everyone's favorite character, the character that's on the logo of all of Paragon for whatever reason, Steel. This is new. I was looking at this earlier today, and I noticed that he added Boris, but I didn't notice he added Steel to this Google Doc. So now Steel's in there, and it's awesome. And I'm actually really excited because Steel was the first character in Fault that had a passive implemented, and he was broken. I was raging because I couldn't stun him ever because that's what his passive did. So they removed it for the weekend after a day or two, and yeah, and even still, he was still very good. Like probably the best character. I don't know if he still is now after the weekend, but I know in the weekend he was. So yeah, but I got a little video for him. This is old because Steel was an original. So look at this. Yo, doesn't these old videos just make you feel some kind of nostalgia and everything? I just think it's pretty awesome.
Back in the glory days.
Oh yeah, Steel should have hair. Big facts.
It's an afro.
I've been saying that for a while. Yeah, why not? A robot with hair that he can infinitesimally grow back. And whenever he uses his ult, his hair disappears and then it comes back. I'm just kidding, but anywho, let's go in. So, Steel, God of CC, with less hard CC that grants better overall value. So yeah, he has a lot of hard CC, meaning stun, root, knock up, all that stuff. So I guess Empty's idea is to give him a bit less hard CC. So passive, Steel shreds enemy magical defense when an enemy is stunned within 700 units. Stun doesn't have to be his, can be from an ally, as long as Steel is next to the CC'd enemy. Steel gains 3 magical protection for each CC'd enemy up to 10 stacks. He has to CC the enemies. Ally CCs do not count. At max stack, Steel becomes CC immune and glows in yellow. Each stacks lasts 20 seconds. What do you think of that?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but imagine if you can't stun a character. Like, isn't that broken?
What do you mean?
This says you can't stun him.
Yeah, oh, that's your own fault. You'll let him get there.
But it still uses 3 abilities. There's 3. Yeah, I get it. And it only lasts for 20 seconds. Okay. That'd be a long battle if he got to glow in yellow. Actually, now that I think about it that way. So ability 1. Steel auto attacks with his shield, dealing ability damage at a slightly longer melee attack range, trembling an enemy hit. Trembling is the best word I've found to describe the effect. It's just like Bacchus' ultimate from Smite, where enemies become dizzy and their movement is altered slightly. Oh yeah, that's when he burps, remember? Brrr.
Yeah, and basically everything's altered, yeah.
Yeah. If trembling enemies get hit by ability 3 or his ultimate, he gains double the CC stacks on his passive. Okay. Ability 2. If you tap the key, Steel will pull up his shield in front of him while moving at 75% of his maximum movement speed. Blocking all attacks, Steel gains damage mitigation when holding the shield in hand. The shield is half as wide as it currently is in Fault, so his shield is smaller. If you hold the key, you will be able to throw the shield somewhere on the ground. The shield still blocks all auto attacks. Enemies passing through the shield become slowed. The shield is three-fourth as wide as it currently is in Fault. Yo, the shield in Fault is massive. Like, it'll cover the whole lane. Like, it's literally like, I don't understand. Like, a whole team can hide behind it. And it blocks everything. It blocks basics. It blocks all projectiles. But this only blocks auto attacks or basics.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely a different take of it.
It is, yeah. And then ability 3. Steel puts his shield in front of him and dashes forward 1,500 units in a straight line, dealing magical damage. Anyone hit by this is also knocked up and displaced. That's very Steel-like. The dash can be canceled at any time. Oh, so we can cancel it. Enemies previously hit by ability 1 will grant Steel 2 CC stacks on his passive. If Steel collides with a wall, a tremble effect happens in a 600 unit AoE around him. If Steel uses ability 1 on trembling enemies from this ability, they become rooted. That's kind of cool. So what do you think about his new third ability there?
Um. Hmm.
So it can be canceled. It gives his CC stacks and this tremble effect that he has. So imagine being at Orb Prime and I collide with the wall and you all get dazed.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, there's not much to say about this. It's just simple as looking at it, thinking about it, reading about it. So his ultimate. Steel leaps forward up to 800 units, then smashes into the ground, dealing magical damage, knocking up all enemy heroes. Steel gains a 2% shield depending on his max HP for every enemy hit with his ult. Shield lasts 10 seconds. Steel is immune in the ultimate animation. What? Steel gains 2 CC stacks on enemies previously hit by ability 1 or the tremble effect of ability 3. I can't stop his ult, so the only thing I can do is dodge it. Do you know how hard it is to dodge Steel's ult?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't dodge it. They just miss, is actually what happens.
I like how it's kind of doubling down on this idea of him being like a genius CC
Yeah,
character.
that's what he was supposed to be. He's supposed to be the king of CC. He also has the highest defense in the game. Base defense. Doesn't mean he has the best scaling. Okay, so about Empti's Steel concept. Steel is a god of CC, and this kit will prove that. Yeah, it will. Steel needs to have some thought behind a bit and between his abilities and combos. Not the same repetitive combo I've been seeing all the time. Stunning the carry on cooldown. Let the man wait, man. Robot? Let the robot scale better and reduce his hard CC, but grant him better value if used correctly. Oh, so he's saying let him scale better and let him use his ability. So make him more skillful. Steel Shield is ridiculous. It covers an entire lane, so let's lower the width but grant Steel's self buffs. So is that a nerf or a buff? You decide. Steel is the kind of guy you want to protect your kids when you're not home. I mean, honestly, what more do you want? What the fuck? I like how we added this last line.
Hell yeah.
Anywho. His thoughts. Steel is fun when you're playing him, but irritating when against him, because y'all know he's just going to CC you for half the match. Let's give some thought into his abilities. Make him utilize his kit depending on the scenario, and not just have him use the same combo on cooldown. Also, let's make him viable in other lanes. I mean, looking at this kit, I can see him in solo, mid, jungle, support, and... Wait. No. I was getting ahead of myself. Definitely not a carry. That'd be low-key toxic, fam. So good in every lane but carry. I really like the way
Hell
he's
yeah.
wording this. I think I don't know, it's just fun. It just adds a bit to it.
Very cheeky.